It's January. It's time again for me to go to the auto show. Here I am in Detroit, and whereas in the past I've gone by myself, this year I've got my own giant friend to go with me. He's 6'5", he's big, and we'll see whether he fits and stuff. Also, I want to see whether I can pin anybody down on whether they're still developing machine learning, AI-based autonomy, because I kind of think it's a dead letter technology. Escalator shots with the gimbal look so expensive. That just looks cool.
Volkswagen finally has a new set.
I like this. It's better. They still poisoned the air for years, so fuck them. Now we're trying the Golf All-Track. And what is your opinion?
Headroom.
Yeah, that's good.
Kind of.
Kind of. You have to lean.
Yeah.
No, that's suboptimal, but whatever.
Yeah, it hits my head.
And now we are trying the Tiguan.
Step into. Again, my head is touching the roof.
Touching the roof. That's too bad. What's your opinion otherwise?
It's a Volkswagen.
It's a Volkswagen. Even their SUV doesn't fit my giant friend, so go figure there. But it's Volkswagen. We're not going to buy anything from them anyways. I take it back. This is what I want. Look at this glorious vehicle.
That's when cars were comfortable.
First time in a long time that they haven't had that bus concept on display, which is too bad because I like it. They got this thing instead. Some sort of little SUV electric thing, which, you know, electric. I hope that they'll start doing electric soon. We'll see. You don't want to pass through the passage of hideous vehicles? It's where hideous vehicles lie. Look at that thing. Nah, he's gone. The Buick Regal wagon might actually fit us.
Head's fine. Comfy.
Let's try the back seat. Can you sit behind yourself?
Headroom's a problem.
Yeah, it's got that giant sunroof. That's gonna hurt it. It's too bad. No, what is it?
No, I don't want to.
Oh, you don't? Okay, we're just ruling this one out on aesthetics alone. Which, really, I mean, look at that. Look! It's got suicide doors and cool-looking seats, therefore it must be a concept car. I really like the printing on the fabric, though. That's cool. Here is the Subaru Forester.
It's big.
It's big, yeah. It's comfy too. Everybody seems to like the Forester. Consumer Reports likes it too. Here's something new, the Subaru Ascent. Looks like another crossover, not unlike the Forester, maybe a bit lower.
Car.
Yeah, that's a very beautiful color. Let's go ahead and try it out. This is the Crosstrek. No need to try the front seat, just try the back seat. No? No? Alright. Well, there's the Outback. The Outback is the Legacy as well. How's this?
All right.
This is spacious enough?
Yeah.
So that would mean that the wagon version of the Legacy would be fine for you too, because it's the same size. And that's with the sunroof. And here is Hyundai. All their K-car goodness.
Manual and automatic transmission. Right behind.
So here we are looking at the Hyundai Tucson.
1.6 turbo.
Giant man gets into the Hyundai Tucson.
201 horsepower.
Wow, it looks like the front seat's way back.
Dual clutch transmission.
Yeah, the front seat is all the way back.
Multi-link independent rear suspension, and all 2019 Velocers will come with a standard safety suite of features including lane keep assist.
Yeah, you just can't get into it.
Collision avoidance assist, rear view camera with dynamic lines, and a driver attention warning.
And?
We do expect the all-new
It's not
2019
comfortable.
Veloster to hit.
This is the Hyundai Sonata. All right, Giant Man test. Is it any different from the current Sonata?
It's all right. No, not a lot different.
Is it bigger or?
I can't really tell. That's a pretty color. Maybe they built it.
Hyundai apparently has an Ant-Man of their very own. I'm not sure why, but here's Ant-Man.
That's why.
Oh, Ant-Man and the Wasp. They've got like fancy Hyundais. A very exclusive Hyundai lounge because we're customers. Oh, they changed it this year. Very nice. Hey, got a view too. Check this out. That's some good stuff. Into the fray we go. Here's the Hyundai Ioniq. We're gonna see whether Marc fits. It looks like you fit in the front.
Oh yeah, I fit fine. If the seat were up, I'd fit fine.
Really, I think the headroom's a bit lacking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit lacking on headroom.
Yeah, can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it. This is not big guy approved, I'm afraid. Yeah, that would break your neck. That's no good. So here's one of those AI systems I was talking about. I guess I got some questions about it. Well, so far I haven't found anybody to ask questions to. Hey, Jimmy.
How you doing today?
My name's Aaron. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I got some questions about this ProPilot Assist program system that you got on the Rogue and the new Leaf. This system, is it a fully autonomous system?
So it's a hands-on system.
It is a hands-on system.
So the driver's assistance program, so it's what we call a level 2. And the whole idea is that it's there to help you become a better driver.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
also keep you safe. So it's going to work just like you're setting cruise control. There's a little blue button on your steering wheel. You set it, you set your speed, and then you have steering assist and intelligent cruise control working together to ensure that you either stay centered in your lane, and then you also you're kept at a safe distance with the car in front of you.
Cool. Now, how long do you think it's going to be before you guys have full autonomy?
Well, it's all a surprise to all of us. I think Nissan is just unveiling some of those features in the various models, and then soon enough we'll see some more of those features that'll take us to the next level.
Now, this system, does it use algorithms, or does it use a learning computer to like continually reprogram itself as it goes along? Which one of those systems is it using?
So it's a radar-based and camera-based system.
Okay.
So it reads based on the conditions that are on the road. It'll react, or either giving you warning systems, or in case of imminent danger, apply full brake.
But it doesn't have any like autonomous learning capability. It doesn't learn as it goes along.
So it's a only semi-autonomous, and it's just there to assist you.
So it's algorithmic rather than artificial intelligence. That's like the big division right now.
Right, you're next level. You're talking about next level future.
Yeah, it looks like most of the stuff that's hitting the market now is algorithmic, and they're making a lot of buzz about AI, but I actually think the algorithmic systems are more the future. So I'm just going around surveying everybody and seeing what's happening, and it looks like it's mostly algorithmic so far. So thanks a lot. Thank you very much. It was nice talking with you, man. You have a great day. So here is GAC. GAC is going to be a big player soon, and they're a big investor in electric technology. So let's see what they got.
It's
Now,
very pretty.
It actually is. This is a very attractive vehicle.
My parents cannot afford to buy me a bike.
Well, I guess you want to try hopping in the back seat?
Oh, these are...
Are these open? They are.
Okay.
Try it out. Let's see if he fits in the back of a GAC. All right, how is it in the back of a GAC?
Comfortable.
Yeah, it looks like it has a nice cutout for the head. How about that?
None of my friends had it.
It's kind of surprising. Very nice.
I felt my dad was so cool.
So this is the GS3. So this isn't even their big SUV. This is their mid-size SUV. That's very attractive. Guys, look at the integrated rail in the back. Very nicely done.
I want this paint.
Paint's nice. Yeah, actually all their paint is pretty good looking.
I noted my father's words. And because of his words, I really became attached to cars.
Looks kind of like a Buick on the inside.
Since my initial love.
Yeah, I kind of made fun of these guys the first few years they were at the auto show, but I'm not making fun of them now. GAC is on its way up, and all these cars I've sat in so far are really quite nice and spacious, and I wouldn't mind owning one. So how about that?
GAC stands for Guangzhou Automotive Group out of Guangzhou, China, and has already established itself in other markets around the world, including the Middle East, Eastern Europe, Africa, and Latin America. The GAC has become the fastest growing auto manufacturer in China, selling over 500,000 vehicles last year in 2017, and outscored every other Chinese brand in the JD Power study of initial quality for 5 years in a row.
So they've got a 2.3 turbo in here.
8-inch touchscreen infotainment system that supports multimedia audio and video, 3D voice navigation, intelligent voice commands, and a variety of other vehicle systems.
Really, it's much nicer than they were just a few years back. There's no real hint of derivativeness. I'm really pretty impressed by how much they've improved. I read that you guys had a lot of electric cars, but maybe I just didn't see any out here right now. Is there a demo out on the floor currently?
There is not. However, the beeswax yellow
Yeah?
car that will be available in electric and gas eventually for all these models. He is the American which is gas car.
So last year I came here and there were a number of electric models, so I see you're reorienting for the market. How long do you think it'll be before GAC automotive products are available in the United States?
We are launching late 2019.
Late 2019, so not that long away. Excellent. Well, best of luck to you guys, all right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
What was the name of that one? It was the GS6? Yeah, okay, so the GA6, real nice car. Real nice. So here we are at Kia.
Oh, Kia. Yes, Kia. What am I? Kia Niro.
Yeah, the Niro. So let's find a Niro. The Stinger, very nice looking. And they have a Niro hiding over here.
No.
Oh, you want to sit in the Stinger first? So here we go with the Kia Stinger. He's trying the front seat. And he has to adjust.
Oh, I want it. That's every car, Aaron.
I know. It's so funny.
I can do this.
Really?
You see me.
Yeah, that's true. I guess without the sunroof, it actually has a fairly big back seat.
I mean, my head rubs, but my head rubs in a lot of cars.
Yeah, the one we saw had a sunroof, and it had a lot less back seat room than
And
this.
this is sitting behind myself.
Yeah, that is sitting by himself. Well, let me take a seat and try it out. Well, without the sunroof, I actually fit in the back seat of the Stinger. And that's a surprise. Though my head does hit the ceiling. It's not too bad. I could stay back here for a long trip. Yeah, not bad. Kia Stinger. Here is the Kia Optima. Front seat first. It's not a big surprise. I know he fits in the Sonata front seat.
Fit behind myself.
Now, notably, this is the one with the giant sunroof, so let's see how much that compromises things. Slid in pretty easy.
No.
No, the sunroof really compromises.
Yep.
Not big guy approved, at least not with the sunroof. No. Yeah, it's perfectly stabilized. So the video will come out really nice. It has extra mics in the hand grip to make it pretty good even in environments like this.
That is super awesome.
So this is the Nero. Looks like it's the plug-in variant. Very nice setup. Yep, this is the plug-in variant. It's got the blue highlights. Looks like they got rid of some of the piano black this year. I like that. All right, now let's do the all-important backseat test.
I already did.
Yeah, but it wasn't on camera. All right, backseat in the Kia Niro.
It's comfy.
It's comfy. Here I am in the backseat of the Niro. Blue skies, man. I got all sorts of space. Couldn't be more comfortable.
What is that?
That's what we've been getting a lot, isn't it? I've been having to explain that to a lot of people. I think I've sold a few Osmos at the auto show so far. Anyways, the Niro, man. This is a nice car. If you're big, look at the Niro. You'll fit in the front seat and the back seat. Big guy approved. I guess this is sort of a virtual reality experience. Sort of like driving the car, not really. There is a lot of LEDs going on in this environment. Look at that, even the rails up top have LEDs. Here's Ford, which has taken a very different approach to its booth this year. It's not a big open thing in the center now.
Well, no, they separated off Lincoln.
Oh, that's right, yeah. And it looks they've got a simulator. Check that out. That's pretty cool. This is kind of cool. Ooh, it's soft.
It's foamy.
It's called the Echo Sport.
Ah.
It's the smallest SUV in our lineup now.
It's the Ford Echo Sport. Well, since you sat in the front, now you have to sit in the back. So, back seat evaluation. And it's got the same footwell problem a lot of SUVs have. His feet are too big. Yeah, he just doesn't fit at all.
No, I could fit if I tried.
If you tried, like if you folded yourself up like an origami puzzle?
Yes.
It's the future of entertainment. They're in virtual reality, in another world. It's amazing. So this is the Ford self-driving demo vehicle. Lots and lots and lots of cameras and LiDAR attached to this one. Very cool. Hey, Tyler, I got a couple questions for you. How you doing today?
Doing well, and I have to warn you, we're not allowed to do on-camera interviews.
Oh, no on-camera interviews. Oh, that's sad. Do that one on camera. But to summarize, they think it's going to be like 2021 before they get any autonomous vehicles on the road. He didn't know whether the vehicle used AI or if it used algorithms, but he was under the impression there was at least a little bit of AI in the development. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that, but I was actually the first person to ask that question, surprisingly enough. Here is Chevrolet. Mostly interested in the new Bolt and whether Marc fits in that or not, so we'll see. Here we are. Very nice. Let's see how it goes. mind me while I get distracted by the parade of giant-headed people. Okay. Now, why we're actually here. How's the front seat feel? Front seat's fine. All right.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I like it too. Try the back.
And it's easy to get out of.
I like that too. So now
the seat was adjusted for me.
Yeah. It was easy to get his feet inside. A lot easier than a lot of SUVs, actually.
Let me try closing it.
And just give me headroom estimate before you close it.
Full hand.
Full hand. Not bad. All right. Well, the Chevy Bolt is big guy approved. It's kind of amazing. The Bolt actually has more effective rear room for a big guy than a lot of SUVs. I mean, that's weird, but it's true.
And because there's no well in the floor.
Yeah, there's no well, and it's a nice wide little sill there for you to get your feet in. So this is a nice car for big guys.
I fit really well.
Yeah. I agree with Mark. This bluish purple color is beautiful. Very nice.
That color.
Yeah, Chevy seems to have got some hot colors this year.
Even that
purple red.
Patrick would love that red.
Next up, we got Honda with the power of dreams. Dreams. Let's try the CR-V.
Fine.
Oh, that is on the list, isn't it?
It is on the list, but I don't care.
Oh, we're gonna try it anyways.
I don't want to. Oh, look. A dial.
It has a knob.
I can't adjust the seat, but
It seems to be pretty well adjusted for you.
There's plenty of headroom. There's like 2 fingers of headroom. And this is with a sunroof.
Nice wide sill to get your feet in. I like to see that.
This would work.
This would work. Big guy approved. It's got a nice scoop. I like that scoop out there.
Full hand.
Not bad.
It'd be fine.
Yes, apparently I have the power of dreams now. There I am, floating away like a little bubble with the power of dreams. Ooh. There's the Honda Dream Machine. That's what made it. Here's the in-sight prototype. Can't get in it. Looks a lot like a Civic. So now we're going to take a look at the Clarity, which is their electric hybrid, I guess also a hydrogen car, although who cares about that. Let's see if we fit. So the Clarity was originally just hydrogen, but now it's also their electric car. It's got nice interior. It's very comfortable. What do you think about the interior?
Nice.
Nice. All right, let's check the back seat. Let's see how Mark looks. And there we are. And he fits fine. Just fine, in fact. Nice wide sill for his feet. The Clarity is big guy approved.
No headroom though.
No headroom.
My head is right against the roof.
Mark was just noting that Honda can't stop with their wacky split windows. This one has kind of a hidden one under the spoiler. And then if you look in the trunk, you can see it has a window pass-through. So that's your rear view. Kind of weird, like a porthole. The Accord. So here we are with the Honda Accord, the new model. So not really surprised, he fits in the front seat of a Honda Accord.
Oh, this one's adjustable.
Can he sit behind himself? That looks pretty spacious.
It's okay.
How'd you compare it to the Clarity?
I like the Clarity better.
Ah, really? Cool.
Yeah.
So Acura still has a bit of an identity problem. I don't really know whether they want to be Lexus or just a sportier version of Honda. I'd prefer it if they went to being just a sportier version of Honda with not very high prices, but that's just me. You know, back how they used to be. Now here's the NSX, the big star. Looks really cool.
What it's showing is the autonomous features and the safety features in the new Chevy. So this robot has actually sensors on it that can sense the walls.
Yeah.
I'll show you the autonomous mode.
Okay. So now it is driving
All
autonomously.
by itself, using the sensors it has on it.
Now, is this algorithmic or is this using machine learning, like AI type stuff?
That's a question you're gonna have to direct to this guy.
I will ask him then. Hey there, my name is Aaron.
Mike, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mike. Let me adjust my camera so that I'm actually photographing your face. You're very tall. Nice to meet you, Mike. I have a question about this. Is this algorithmically based, or are you using machine learning to get it to do this autonomous driving?
It's algorithmically placed. So
This
for
is
example,
algorithmically
it
based.
knows which direction it should be going. At the very beginning it says go forward until you reach this distance away from the wall, and then go right until you're this distance away from the wall, that kind of stuff.
Now, does that reflect what Chevy's developing for their autonomous vehicles? Is it going to be more algorithmically based or more, we'll say, AI or machine learning based?
So I can't speak about their autonomous vehicles. We developed these to demonstrate some of their safety features. So for
Safety
example,
features, okay.
front braking assist, where the car will actually brake for you if it's about to get into an accident. That uses similar features to this.
Oh, that's very cool.
I can't say for sure which type of sensors they're using at the current moment, because they may be choosing or using more than one at the same time.
Okay.
But we use sonar on this just because sonar is very good for small, secluded areas like this.
So this is very similar to systems that are already in existence for semi-autonomous driving. They're out on the road already. How long do you think it's going to be before we see full autonomy from Chevy?
I think we'll see full autonomy from a lot of cars at the same time. I feel like most car companies will have autonomous vehicles fully developed, but there will be a cultural kind of rejection of something new and just the fact that they don't trust the robots yet. That kind of
Right.
That's just my opinion.
That makes sense. All right, thank you very much. It was nice talking with you.
Nice talking with you too.
Kind of insane auto design.
Yes, I'm with Mark on this one. Toyota very much is the land of insane auto design. We've got the Panda Camry here. Which looks like you can actually sit in this year, unlike last year.
No.
Just no?
No.
So this is no just because of looks?
It's Toyota.
That's mean, Mark. That's really
I
mean.
don't want to waste my time.
I guess I understand. So here we've got this year's Toyota's flying wing car of the future, with lights and stuff. And there we got a couple of mobility devices. Kind of cool. And here's the FT4X concept, which is it's a thing. It looks like it's got a pod bay door on the back. Do you think we could cast people out of the back of that pod bay door?
No.
Just eject them?
No.
Out the airlock?
No.
No?
No.
No? Oh well. Question about the ZF Pro AI. Is it actually an artificial intelligence? Like, does it use machine learning to change its behavior over time? Or is it just a massive parallel algorithmic system that's just using pre-loaded stuff?
Yeah, so we partner with NVIDIA for all of our software. And so our job is just to make sure that our components, from our cameras to our braking systems, all talk through that AI.
Okay.
Now NVIDIA has that data and that artificial intelligence to read and interpret that. And then
But I mean, is that happening in real time, like when you're on the road? Can it learn not to do things, or is it just using a preloaded set of information to work off of?
At this point, we're working with
Preloaded sets. Okay.
You go to level 5, and that will be able to kind of adapt to your driving style.
Yeah, and I've been hearing that level 5 is being pushed back because of the problems with the AI systems that they've been having, right? Because Tesla's abandoned full AI in favor of parallel algorithms recently because of their issues with it. I was just wondering if you guys had any, are you guys still working on the full AI sort of thing?
We're more of, we specialize in transmissions.
Okay.
So that's why we partner with NVIDIA.
Okay, so that's produced by NVIDIA, that CPU
correct.
there.
And
Okay.
So is that computer system. So
Very cool.
That's level 2.
Okay.
So you're looking at a level 4.
Oh, okay.
And so that's kind of your difference.
I like that. Very good.
And, but we are not.
You're not actually
we're not a
directly
technology
developing it.
company.
I gotcha.
We're not a Samsung, and we're not, we're still founded on transmissions.
I gotcha.
And then we acquired TRW to kind of branch into braking systems and suspensions, and now we can kind of do a full chassis.
Excellent. Well, best of luck on that. Well, that was the auto show. What'd you think?
Yay.
Yay. Any of those vehicles worth buying?
Oh, definitely.
Which one would you say?
I want the Nero.
The Nero's pretty cool. What about the Stinger? You want the Stinger too?
Yes.
So Kia's got all of his money at the moment. Surprisingly few vehicles
You
that
should
a
let
big guy
them
can
out.
fit in. So, it seems like a lot of them had problems with the footwell, getting his feet in the back seat was a challenge, and headroom was seriously lacking in a number of vehicles. Of all of them, the Nero was the most impressive as far as big guy backseat room. So there's that. Also, as far as artificial intelligence goes, I couldn't pin anyone down on when they're going to release it. And also, it seems as if everybody's using algorithmic systems rather than actual machine learning. All the machine learning is done ahead of time. I had a few people talk about Generation 5 systems, but they couldn't pin down anything about when it might be, or what it might be, or what you're going to do. So, there we go, AI. It's the future, and they can't say when it's going to happen, and they can't say how it's going to happen, so it may not be the future.